Hello, hello. Good whatever time of day it is for you when you see this. I hope you're doing well. We are here today to see what they're hiding from you. I don't know who they are, but you know who they are, and that is what matters. So we're just gonna dive right in. This is a pick a card reading. It is meant for you when you find it. It's a timeless reading, so this is gonna come up for you when this is meant to come up for you. And I happen to be a few hours from the full moon. It is fast approaching, so I thought I would kind of do a moon thing, and the moon is telling me that there's something that is being hidden from you, whether it's a person hiding something or a situation where you're not seeing the thing that is being concealed. I don't know. I don't know who they are, but I think you know who they are. So at this time, please pick your card. We have the Moon card from 3 different tarot decks. Tarot of the Divine, the Light Seers Tarot, and the Aquarian Tarot. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3. I don't have the whole decks underneath, so it's not actually a pile. They're just cards. But it's going to be a pile. That's why we call it that. You know that. You know how this works. I don't know why I'm explaining myself. Okay, I have crystals up here if you would like to choose in that way. For pile number 1, I have bloodstone here. Kind of tricky to see, but there it is. Camera does not like to focus on the dark stones, but that's okay. We're all learning. It's alright. So for pile number 1, we have bloodstone. For pile number 2, we have a raw fluorite. Pretty green friend here. And for pile number 3, we have this quartz geode fragment, I guess, a shard, if you will, a little sparkly baby. So those are your cards. Now is the moment to trust yourself. We have 2 rules here. Don't panic and trust yourself. So right now you're going to trust yourself to intuitively choose the card that is calling out to you and head over to your reading. The timestamps for each pile will be down in the description below, as will links to all the decks that I use in case you want to pick one up for yourself. So now is the time. Go ahead and choose your card to see what they're hiding from you, and I will see you at your reading. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. See you there. Hello, pile number 1. Ooh, welcome to your reading. Let's see what they are hiding from you. I'm gonna put these guys over here. We're gonna start this one up here because this is kind of, and then we'll lay it out this way, I think is what I want to do. And here's your crystal friend. There. Just a little buddy right there for you. Okay, I'm going to start by pulling a card from the Urban Crow Oracle, just to see the general theme. I want to pull for that. Okay. What are they hiding? What are they hiding from my friends here? Crow spirits, crow animal guides. Wow, 2. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Alright, we have upheaval and survival. I'm already getting this message of the reason that they're hiding it from you, which is because they feel like it's not safe to reveal this to you. It's very, I don't want to say life-changing, but it affects, they're hiding something that's really important to you. And I'm gonna put these guys this way. And it's like they're hiding this thing that's really, really important to you, so they feel like they can't share it with you because it's like unsafe. Not in actually physically unsafe, but like emotionally unsafe, or like they don't want to cause this upheaval. Like that's why this is being hidden from you, because it's something that really matters to you. And so with that, we're going to get some details with the tarot. That's interesting. I didn't think that was going to go that way, but I just felt like I needed to say that. Okay. Spirits, guides, messengers, ancestors with good intentions for my friends here. What are they hiding? What is this important thing that's being hidden? Ooh, yeah, see? This is exactly in line. This is literally the same card if it weren't. It's not literally the same card. It's essentially the same card. Sorry, this has got to be moved over there because we need the space. It's a small space. Wow. Major, major, major. Major arcana, I mean. They're hiding bad news. That is... Yeah, I am already getting the impression that you kind of know what they're hiding. Woo! Wow, the chariot. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. It's a big deal. You know, I'm also feeling like, so the Justice card, we have the Tower, Justice, Page of Cups, and the Chariot. And I want to say Justice is coming in. So I already initially was like, okay, upheaval, the Tower. This news is, it's, oh my gosh, I'm getting the phrase will shatter you, but I feel like it's not, there's emotions involved. It's big. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. But it's like foundational. So it's kind of, like I said, like here it matters to you in that it is kind of like a core belief, or like it's something that's going to alter your perspective in something that you didn't think could be altered. So it's going to change an opinion or a belief that you had that you thought was rock solid and unchangeable, is what I'm saying. And then Justice coming in very loudly, I hear you, thank you, saying that their concealment of this is justified. Like, I'm not saying, like, don't panic, okay? That's the rule, don't panic. They're genuinely keeping this quiet for your own good. They believe it's for your own good, okay? Whether it is or isn't remains to be seen. But I am getting this sense that, like, they really are trying to protect you. It's from a place of love and protection and sheltering, not from deception or betrayal. So it's important that you know that why, okay? As for what it is very big bad news. It's very big bad news that, like, so both of these are storm related. You see, we've got this wind blowing this tree over, we have lightning and storms striking the tower, and okay. So I see, I mean, we've even got snowfall in this card here. So I'm seeing a lot of weather. So I'm seeing these storms, which tells me that this is something that you can see coming. Okay. With storms, we see the clouds rolling in, we check the weather radar, right? We've got our little apps. This is the modern times, okay? We know when a storm is coming. And I think that's why I say that you have an idea / you already know what this bad news is, okay? You're like, I know this is coming. And so I feel like you're being given this warning right now that they are hiding the bad news that you know exists, okay? You know, you're kind of, the moon card honestly is saying that you're sort of hiding that in the dark. Like you're just like kind of hoping this bad news is going to go away or isn't true when you intuitively know. So you're keeping it in the dark even though you know. And they are kind of doing the same thing to just in order to protect you because they don't want to shatter you, essentially. But you're given this warning. You're seeing this oncoming storm, this very bad news. You're given this message now so that you can prepare and get your feelings in order, so that you can determine your feelings before you get the news, so that when this eventually comes to light and the lightning strikes, because it's inevitable, they're going to understand that you're going to be okay, and you are going into this with the knowledge that you're going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. All right. That's why I say don't panic. We've got some warning. We know it's very bad news. I feel like it has to do with the Chariot card here. I feel like it has to do with relocating, moving, switching, almost getting switching departments at work. Something along those lines of a relocation, reallocation, redistribution. You know what I mean? I'm getting this like from here to here. Okay. So you either know you're going to be evicted, you know you're going to be promoted, switched departments, changed teams at work. You know, I'm not initially getting relationship. Unless it's something like a partner is being relocated. Okay, but you or someone close to you, there's a relocation happening, whether it's physically from one home to another, one city to another, or if it is from a home within a home. So like I say, at work, you know, from a home within a home, from one department to the other at work. That's a home within a home, right? You're switching bedrooms, okay? You're getting a different roommate, or you're moving dorm rooms, right? So a home within a home. Yeah, I'm seeing it as there's a the word they are screaming at me is relocation. Okay, it is relocation. The news is a relocation. Okay, transfer at work, job change, something that is going to say, hey, justice in here also saying it could be for very official reasons. Whether it's a, hey, I have to move for legal reasons, right? Again, I'm not initially feeling relationship breakup, divorce. If that's already in the works, there's going to be a relocation involved within that. But this is not about the separation that is happening. I'm not seeing a separation, if that makes sense. I'm seeing upheaval, shaky ground, big change, okay, and a relocation. But I'm not seeing a separation. I'm also not seeing a coming together, okay? So if that was something you were... I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing bad news. I'm seeing relocation, and that's not news you want to hear. That's what I'm seeing. Definite relocation could be for legal reasons, very official reasons, corporate policy, building policy, terms of service. The college won't allow you to stay in this dorm for XYZ reason. Something where it's like there's an ironclad paperwork reason that this relocation has to happen. That's what they're hiding from you, whoever they are, okay? And they haven't told you yet because they're hoping the situation can change, and they know that this is going to really suck for you. So in order to protect you as long as possible, they're keeping this information from you. But you know this is coming, so you can broach the subject first with them. I think that will help the situation a lot. But I think Page of Cups here is saying make sure that you understand how you feel about this, so that when you bring this information up before them, you can have a handle on how you feel about it, so that they see you're not going to fall apart, and so that you don't fall apart during the conversation also, okay? Because I really see them. I know that this card here is this fox ready to eat this crow, but that's not the feeling I'm getting right now in your reading here. I'm getting this fox watching over you, okay? So that I know that doesn't make sense, but that's the intuitive message that I'm getting. the animal friends are weird, we roll with it. Okay, we roll with it. So I do see they're definitely watching over you, whoever this, and that could be Justice also saying these are the official people who are trying to take care of this in the background. Okay, they're trying to find a loophole. They're trying to find a different way to make this happen so that this relocation doesn't have to happen, but they're hiding the fact that a relocation has to happen. And it may not be set in stone. They may succeed. And that may be why they're not telling you. Because maybe they're still holding out hope that they can find a scenario for you in which you don't have to relocate. So sit with your feelings. I'm going to try to remember again to link a feelings wheel, because I always recommend that, because defining your feelings and giving a name to them outside of angry, sad, afraid, happy, it's going to help so that you can get a handle on them and feel your feelings and understand what you're going to do going forward, so that if this relocation has to happen, what are you going to do? How do you feel about that? Process that, and then come to them and say, hey, I know that this relocation, I know that this move, I know that this change is something that is probably going to happen. What's going on? Let's talk about it. It's also going to help them feel like they don't have to protect you as much, because you're here taking the reins. You're doing this job. You can take care of you, and you're showing them that, so that they don't feel the need to shelter you in this way. They can be honest, because they're having a but I like your feelings coming in here saying you need to look inside yourself and understand your feelings for this big change that they feel, whoever is keeping this from you, they feel it's inevitable, but they're trying to make it not inevitable, is what I'm really seeing here. So it's not set in stone. Right now it's a probably, not a definitely. Okay. But you need to deal with it as if it's going to become a definitely, so that you are capable to handle this, because you're getting this warning. You can see the storm coming. Okay. You see that it's coming. They're not telling you because they want to protect you, and they're seeing if they can make this to keep this from happening. But it's very, very official. So that's difficult. It's very, very, it's just bound by the rules. Okay. Whatever situation that may be. So relocation, that's what they're hiding from you. At work, dorm room, bedroom, house, job transfer, something. There's a relocation happening. It looks big. It looks big. And so I just want you to be prepared. I'm here to tell you because they're trying to protect you, and I'm here to tough love you into dealing with it, so that they don't have to shield you as much, because you're capable. You're very capable. Do you see this Chariot card here with the relocation that is happening is not, look how confident this little Viking is. Okay? You're going to confidently navigate this. It's a big change. You don't necessarily want it, but you can handle this. And not only can you handle this, you can thrive on the other side of it. But define your feelings and process them before you broach the subject and before you start making your plans. Okay, I want to pull one more little crow card here. What comforting message do they need to hear? What is a comforting truth? What is a comforting truth that they need to hear? Aha. I was hoping this card would come out. It's my favorite card in this deck. Okay. It says waterproof, and because these birds have this oily on their feathers that helps water just kind of run right off so that they can still fly, right? I always hear the word bulletproof when this card comes up in a reading. It instantly comes into my head as bulletproof. And this is where I say that you can confidently handle this and come out thriving, because you are bulletproof. You are waterproof. This water is not going to get in the boat. Okay? The rain's not going to get inside. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're definitely going to be okay. And that is the comforting truth I need you to know. They're hiding this because they're worried you're not going to be okay, and you absolutely are going to be okay. You're going to deal with your feelings and process. It's going to be hard, but you're absolutely going to be more than okay because you are bulletproof. And that is the comforting message that you need to take with you. I wish I had better news for you. I wish they were hiding some exciting thing that you were very excited about, but maybe you're excited about moving, transferring, shifting, changing. Okay, maybe you've been feeling like you need that change, but it's coming for you. And just know that you are bulletproof and you can handle this, and you're gonna come out even better on the other side. So anyway, like I said, I wish I had more uplifting things that they were keeping from you, but please know that they're keeping this from you out of love and out of, they're fighting for you to try to prevent this because they know you don't want it, or they know that it's gonna be difficult for you, but you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. All right. Take what connects, leave the rest. You're gonna be okay. Just remember that you're absolutely gonna be okay. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future readings. My heart is with you. My thoughts are with you. You don't need them though. You're gonna be okay. You're so gonna be okay. I have all the confidence in you. I'm not worried. Okay? I'm not worried. They're worried, but I'm not worried. Okay. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for being here. I really love you. Help the earth, help you by taking care of her. And I'll see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. I know this card is very tiny. My Light Seers tarot deck is the mini deck, but that's because I have tiny hands. So sometimes the mini decks help me a little bit, but it's just so cute. You're so precious. I love this so much. So let's dive into your reading and see what they're hiding from you. I'm gonna scoot this over here. Put this over here so we can see. I'm gonna start with just some kind of general vibes to kind of see the generalness going on. I'm gonna pull from the Urban Crow Oracle, see what our crow friends have to tell us, okay? Oh, crow spirits, animal spirit guide, crow messenger. What do my friends, pile number 2, what is being hidden from them? What are they hiding from them? What do we need to know? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Do I want to pull one more? I want to pull one more. Yes. Already feeling like they are not being honest about your potential. It's like what I'm originally, yeah. Oh, they feel threatened by you. That makes sense. They are, let me adjust the light over here. There we go, that's a tad better, okay. They are, okay, so what I'm seeing is they are, we have gifts and dominance here, and I'm seeing that they are feeling kind of threatened by you. I feel like this is a work situation, maybe it's a sibling situation or a friendship, but I'm feeling that they see what your potential is and they are feeling threatened by that. They're feeling like you're going to take their job, become leader of the friend group, take their friends away, be the best friend instead of them, be the preferred favorite sibling, whatever it is, okay? Like you are going to be favored over them, and so they're feeling threatened by your capabilities, and so they're not being honest about something. It's like you ask their opinion on hey, like a performance review or feedback or something like that. Hey, what did you think of my, you know, short story that I wrote? And they were like, oh, it was okay, I think you could tweak this or that, when it's like it was actually really, really good and they don't want you to get published before them. Like it's that kind of vibe. Okay, so let's see if we can get some specifics about this. spirit guides, messengers, ancestors with good intentions for my friends here. Can we please get some clarity and details on what is being hidden from them? What are they hiding from them in this scenario? Woohoo! Who is that? Okay. High Priestess coming in to echo this here. Urk. Ten of Pentacles reversed and Three of Swords. That came out. How did this come out the deck? This way, and then I flipped it, so you are this way. We can scoot everybody over a little bit so that we can all fit everybody in here. Okay. Okay. So here's where I'm echoing this potential here, and don't panic. We don't panic at this card. We don't panic, okay? It's not always good news, but that doesn't mean we have to panic. Okay, so you may not feel like it, but you have yourself together. You have yourself put together in a way that they're just quite jealous of, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you are not as reactionary, and emotionally you understand, and you have a lot of talent and skills. And like, first of all, please recognize that. Please see who you are and what you can do. It's amazing. Like, you're very, very talented in this thing where other people are feeling threatened by you. Like, they're almost right to be feeling threatened by you because you're very good at it. That doesn't mean you're going to use your powers for evil and like take everyone's job and like steal the limelight. It's like, that's not really what I feel like that's not what you're after. But don't downplay this, and please don't tell yourself that you're not as good, because you're actually really super, super good, and you have your life together more than you realize. Okay? So let's just pause and let you know about that. Okay? Like, I want you to have confidence in yourself, and I want you to realize just how talented and amazing you are. These people are noticing it. Okay? They don't feel good about it. Okay? They kind of almost feel like the universe is betraying them by putting you in their life, because you're just, not that you're better than them, it's just you're so good that they can't see past that. Like, whether you're a threat or not is irrelevant. Okay? But I'm seeing that it's almost like they are a person in charge. Ten of Pentacles reversed here. Also, King of Cups is suggesting that this is a person who has some kind of authority over something, whether it's your boss or a superior, or you're trying to make it in the music biz and they are a producer, booker for clubs, whatever. Like, I'm just seeing that, like, it's somebody who has some kind of say, and they are not being honest with you about how talented you are, which is extremely frustrating. And I'm very frustrated for you, because that's literally their job, is to be like, this person is very good, we need to amplify them. And rude. They're not. So I'm seeing this Ten of Pentacles saying you're not able to achieve your legacy because of them holding you back, so to speak, and that sucks. That is a betrayal. Okay, Three of Swords, big card of heartbreak and betrayal, but they are doing that. Okay, and it's King of Cups though, so I feel like this is new territory for them. I want to say that they don't normally participate in this kind of holding back energy. They don't gatekeep the talent normally, and here they are gatekeeping the town, kind of. I hope that's making sense. But like they're stopping your promotion. They're stopping your progression. They're stopping your big break right now. And it's just so massively uncool. We're going to pull a card for what you can do about this. The first thing you need to do is to trust yourself. We have 2 rules. Don't panic. Trust yourself, right? You trust yourself. You need to start there. Know that you do have the gifts, okay? And the moon even this is one of the reasons I chose the moon card, is because it has a lot of different meanings, obviously. But like for you choosing this card, and the moon is saying like you're still being kept in the dark, okay? And like she's even underwater, okay? It's like they're keeping your head underwater. They're keeping you submerged because it's almost like they feel like you're going to take their job, or you're just going to get too big and too good, and they feel threatened by that. And like, it's gross. They are wrong. I'm going to say that. They're wrong. So start by trusting yourself. Start by trusting and knowing that you have a legacy in front of you, but this is stopping it. Okay? And that is unfair and undeserved. And I'm mad. I hope you can hear it in my voice. I'm pissed off for you. Because this is inappropriate. This is inappropriate behavior. And they know better. That's why it's like the King of Cups here, because like Cups just says emotional authority, okay? Like they emotionally are above this, and they're sinking. Okay, they're sinking. Did this come out reversed and I flipped it back? I feel like it may have. I can't remember. I want to pull one more crow for you. What can they do about this? We'll pull a few more if we need to, but I want to see what your actionable move should be. Hey, my crow friends. Influence. God, you're like on your way to stardom. It really is like a singer, a book writer, an actor who is just, you are on the threshold of your big break. And this guy is being a turd about it. Influencing, right? So it's like you need to influence back. What can they... I want to think about that for a second. So we have... I can't fit everybody over here. Okay, can we see these? Okay, good. Okay. Okay, I want to say it's kind of time for you to fight fire with fire. What pull do you have, if any? And it's also going to be helpful for you to look back on how you have handled situations like this in the past. That light is so glary right there. What have you done in the past? What lessons can you bring from your past that apply here? And like, think back, when in elementary school did you have to deal with a bully? When in college did you have to deal with a mentor, a professor, or somebody who just wasn't seeing who you are? Okay? How in the past have you made yourself heard? How have you made yourself seen? Okay, what worked for you? And then use that to propel yourself. I feel like that's still very vague, but like, it's collective, and I'm having a hard time picking out more details because you're all kind of dealing with this in your own personal ways. And so that's why I think memory is here to say you have handled a similar situation in the past. What did you do? What worked? What didn't? And then I think you need to give them a taste of their own medicine. I think you need to whoever's ear they're whispering in, you need to start whispering. Start showing up regardless of the fact that they said, hey, no, don't come to this. That kind of thing, where it's like you need to to just kind of shine your light anyway. Okay? They're trying to stop you, and you just are not going to let them. You are going to be so annoying and so persistent and use the tactics that have worked in the past and not use the ones. See, memory is also coming up and saying, hey, remember when you tried to fight this and you didn't make it because you did this? Yeah, so High Priestess here saying you can trust yourself. Pause, take some deep breaths. Okay? Listen to your heart. Trust yourself. Okay? Listen to your intuition. It's going to tell you what to do. There may have been a time in the past where you didn't listen to that intuition and you're like, man, I knew I should have done that and I didn't. Or man, I knew I shouldn't have made that move and I did. And it set me back. Okay, so you're going to use your intuition paired with your lessons from the past to fight fire with fire in this situation so that you can get your legacy on its way. Okay? Because you deserve that and you're talented. I say you deserve it because like you have earned it and you're talented enough and you're made for this. And you know that. So please remember that in case you've forgotten. Okay? I hope this helped. I know that is not what you wanted to hear. But frankly, that's kind of the point of this reading is like, we can't really be expecting good news when they're hiding it. You know what I mean? But he is hiding good news, this person, whoever they are. Okay? They're hiding the good news from the people and the decision makers. And no, you're going to have to prove yourself anyway. And you can. You can. You're good enough. You're good enough. You will. Okay. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future readings. Good luck. I'm with you. You can do this. I believe in you. But more importantly, you believe in you. Okay? Thank you so much. Help the earth help you by taking care of her. And I will see you next time. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what they're hiding from you. I'm very interested to know. I'm sure you are too. Put your little friends down there. I'm going to start by pulling 1 or 2 cards from the Urban Crow Oracle just to kind of get a general vibe and the general area of life. Or, you know, just the over umbrella situation going on. Crow spirit guides, crow messenger, crow animals, spirits who are with us. What is being hidden from my friends? What are they hiding from them? What's being hidden? What do they need to know? Pull one more. I love that card. I think it's my favorite card in the deck. One more fly. There we go. Thank you. Waterproof and self-interest. Which kind of makes sense. That's why they're hiding it from you, is because they know it's not going to help them. Well, waterproof here is saying that this has something to do with your own strength. Oh, what? I feel like this is going to make more sense later in the reading. It's like, how are they hiding your own strength from you? Alright, let's pull for some clarity and some details, and I bet this is gonna come around, and this is gonna make... I'm really getting almost like this is from the past, like they are keeping a truth about like a core story for you, like they're not speaking about you completely. Not completely, but truthfully. It's like there's this like funny story from your childhood about how you did this and it turned out that you didn't actually. You actually did something different, handled something differently, something that has to do with your inner strength. That makes sense. Okay. Spirit guides, messengers, ancestors with good intentions for us, my friends here. What are they hiding from them? Can we get some details and clarity on what about... Oh, 7 of Swords and then the 7 of Rods, which is Wands. This one felt a little... Let's get one more. Okay. Interesting. King of Cups coming in to say, you can definitely handle this. You are a king of yourself and your heart. So I need you to know that right off the bat. Can we just scoot? We're all a little heavy on the left here and it's bugging me aesthetically. There we go. Okay, here's... We have the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Rods, reverse, the Hermit reverse, and the King of Cups, along with waterproof and self-interest. 7 of Swords, definitely a deception. There's a lie. There is a lie here. And that's, honestly, I'm really getting the phrase, you've been robbed of the truth about yourself. Okay. There is a lie that has sort of, I want to say, always been told, which is like wild. That's why I say it was like something about like a childhood story about you, or like your college buddies say this about you, or like all your friends have always said this about you, when it's like, but that's not actually true. That story went a different way in truth, and you just don't remember. You just think that that's the truth because that's what everyone's always said. Does that make sense? 7 of Rods here saying that, like, this is going to unravel. The work that has been put into this is about to like undo itself. It's like this is going to come to light, okay? But I'm seeing that it's you're so much stronger than you realize. There's something that you have been told about your emotional reactions to things. And like, it's causing a lot of loneliness for you, and I'm really mad on your behalf about that. Like, I'm getting angry feelings inside because like the Hermit reversed here is saying that like alone, but not in a spending time with yourself way, in a lonely way. This has left you very lonely. This feeling of, I can't handle this. I'm not able to handle that kind of thing. I'm not able to handle that situation. I'm not able to handle that emotion, that thing, whatever it is. This like your inner strength is actually so crazy strong, and they're leading you, they're hiding that fact from you. And that has left you very lonely because it has you feeling like you can't handle certain life things and you can't handle certain relationships because everyone's always said you are codependent, or everyone's always said you have a hard time with commitment, or everyone's always said you love too hard and wear your heart on your sleeve, so like being in a relationship is difficult for you. It's like that kind of lie where it's like, they may believe it. They may believe it. But this is just like, it's almost like manifesting in like the bad way, where it's like it's just been said so much that it's become truth. But like it hasn't. It only feels that way. You are not too emotional. You are not too reactionary. You do not love too hard. Okay? And like I say this to people who are emotional, okay? You have big feelings. You are emotional. King of Cups here saying you are emotional. That is your greatest superpower. It doesn't feel that way, but it's the truth. Okay? People who have big feelings can do big things. It doesn't mean you're a victim of your emotions. And that's what they're making you feel like, is because you can't handle that. That's left you lonely. That has left you seeking solitude. That has left you having a hard times with relationships. That has left you to feeling like you don't belong in certain circles and in places where you want to thrive and be. It's like it's caused you to limit yourself. And like, that's why I'm angry, is because that's so wrong. Because you are limiting yourself in a way that is so undeserved. You have so much strength. You are bulletproof. You are a walking suit of armor. And they have you believing you are silly putty. I don't know why silly putty is the word that came in my brain, but it is. I just opened my mouth and the words fell out, and that's the words that fell out, was silly putty. You're not silly putty. You are a shield. You just feel like silly putty. Oh my God, stop saying silly putty. But like, I need you to like just hear me and believe me when I say that you have massive inner strength, despite the fact, actually, because you have massive inner strength, because you are so emotional and because you have big feelings. Okay? It's so important for you to realize that yes, you are emotional, and that's what makes you amazing. That's what makes you unconquerable. You are a king. You are a bulletproof king. Okay? And whether they've been keeping this from you because that has helped them feel better about themselves, or they're keeping this from you because they think they're protecting you, regardless, it's not true. So you are going to, in your self-interest, stop believing this lie. Whether this lie was on purpose or not. We're just going to like shove that away. They're keeping this from you for whatever reason. It doesn't matter the reason. They are keeping the truth from you. And the truth is, you are crazy strong and crazy capable. You have a beautiful life in front of you with beautiful relationships full of love and belonging and a sense of home and a thriving life in front of you that you are just putting on pause because everybody's telling you, everybody's keeping from you how strong you are, whether they're doing it on purpose or not, because there has been this circulating belief about you that's just not true. Memories have been remembered wrong. Stories have been retold incorrectly. It's like a game of telephone where this thing happened that made it look like you are incapable of handling relationships, love, certain scenarios, certain jobs, whatever. Okay? Like this thing happened that made it look that way, and as it went down the line of time, that altered so much that like this isn't even, it doesn't even look like the original scenario anymore. But yet you're still believing this thing at the end that isn't true. And that's what matters, is that they're keeping your inner strength from you because they're circulating this belief that they believe or that they're lying about. You can absolutely handle this thing in front of you. You can absolutely handle this future that you want. And frankly, because they're circulating and keeping this belief going, they're keeping that from you. They're keeping your future away from you because of that belief. And that belief is just not true. Feelings aren't facts. Just because they feel like you can't handle it doesn't mean you can't handle it. I'm mad for you. I'm mad for you, okay? I initially thought they were doing it on purpose, but now when I see this Seven of Rods where it's like, this has been so ongoing for so long, like the work that has been put into this, when I say the work that has been put into this is going to deconstruct and fall apart, I say that like the energy work. It's like they've been circulating this belief because they believe it or because they wanted to believe it, and it's become truth to them. That's what's going to fall apart, is the energetic work that goes behind that. Not necessarily the web of lies, but it could be a web of lies. I want to pull... What comforting truth do they need to know? in this scenario? What comforting truth do they need to know about all that's been kept from them? What comforting truth do they need? There's a home for you. There's home and friends and community and a network of people and a family for you. Whether it's the family you have now and they're going to see you in a new light, or it's a new found family, or it's in-laws when you find your person, that kind of thing. There is such a circle of love for you that is going to fully embrace the powerfully emotional person you are. Emotion is power, emotion is energy, emotion is the root and the motivation of almost everything. Yeah, you're very emotional, but you're also very capable of love. Okay? Like, big love. You love hard and beautifully. And it's glorious. And there are people. And it could be the people you're already around once they adjust to the truthful version of yourself, the bulletproof version, the emotionally powerful person. Okay? So you're not going to be alone is what I'm saying. You're not. That's going to end your aloneness, is you embracing your strength and your emotions. It's going to, like, that loneliness will it's going to be gone. You're going to be the opposite of lonely. No, you're not. You're going to be happy is what it is. You know, I guess that is the opposite of loneliness, right? Right, is belonging and home and people who love you. And it could be new people, and it could be the people who are going to see you in a new light and love you in that light. But you won't be lonely anymore. Right here it says, I promise, you won't be lonely anymore. That is the truth that the crows are telling you right now. You are strong and you are not going to be lonely anymore. Because you are emotionally powerful. They're just keeping that truth from you by believing that you're not. And that's led you to keep it from you. And maybe what they're keeping from you is you. Maybe you're the they. You are keeping this from yourself as well. Because you've been led to believe it. Why wouldn't you, right? So it's okay. You're so strong. You're so strong and beautiful and wonderful and emotionally powerful. And when you start embracing that, you're gonna see just how loved you are, and just how not lonely, how unnecessary this loneliness is. You do not have to isolate yourself because of this. You need to do the opposite. You're meant for the opposite. You're meant to belong and to have love and family and people. Your people. Okay? Not more than you need. You know, I'm not saying you're going to be in a crowd of people you hate. If you're more of an introvert, I'm not saying this is going to turn you into an extrovert. I'm saying you will find your people. Or you will find that your people are still your people. Okay? But you won't be lonely anymore. Please know that. I hope this helped you, okay? They're keeping this truth from you. It's not true. The things that they say. They're keeping the truth from you. The things that they believe about you are not true. And it doesn't matter why. What matters is you now know that you are incredibly strong and emotionally powerful. And you are not meant to be lonely. So you won't be. You will not be. But you got to embrace that. You have to embrace that. So let all of that energy that's been surrounding this thing saying that you are not strong, let that fall apart. It's meant to. Okay. Again, I hope this helped. Please subscribe so you don't miss any future readings from me. Thank you so much for being here. Know that I love you. Help the earth help you by taking care of her, and I'll see you next time.